Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Just wanted to do a different kind of video today. I know some of the folks in the Discord have been asking about some of my own personal collection, that sort of thing. So what I wanted to do was give you guys an idea of how I kind of have my collection sorted and what I have, just in case people are curious or they want to see some of the cards. And so I'm going to start first with JAE 2nd edition. So the stuff that you see on here is actually doubles. And so, well, sorry, not doubles, doubles, triples, quadruples, extras. Essentially, I've purchased, I believe, 2 complete booster boxes have been opened, as well as I'd want to say like 15 to 20 additional packs that I've gotten from Patreon or just bought individual packs or won or been given those. And so this is just kind of an indication of what you can expect. So these are extras. So I've got, quite a few extra champions, as you can see, and then the tokens here, which, you get these with one in every pack. So those are extra. And then when you look at these are, by the way, are just commons and uncommons that are here. So I'll get to the rares in a second, but this is just sorted by affiliation. So you've got your JAE, then you've got your yellows, your reds, your blues, and your purple or pink, depending on how colorblind you are. So yeah, I've basically got enough here for play decks, probably like 3 to 5 copies of everything from Welcome to JAE, and this is outside of my complete set. So I'm going to move over to that in a second here. Okay, so here's kind of the complete set. So basically I used perfect sleeves. So I've got all the rares here. There's 33 rares, I believe, in this set. But you can kind of see, I'm just gonna skim through them. I've also got some of my decks, other cards in the decks that I'll get to show you the decks shortly here. So I've got everything for the rares in these sleeves, and this is just because I haven't had time, I haven't got a binder yet that I have room to put JAE 2nd edition, but I've got the other sets in the binder, so that'll be a lot nicer when we show you that. And so basically here's the commons, the champions, that sort of thing. I don't think you really need to go through and see this. You guys have probably seen these cards, but that's kind of what a complete set looks like. I think it's like 153 cards. And then on top of the complete set, I've actually got the epics that I have here. So I'm going to try to show you guys these because I think some people like to see the epics. So I've got the Archon, Guardian of Balance, High Dualis, the Vorpal Blade, Giant Scorpion, Revenge of the Phoenix, Chiasmodon, Puppet Control, Yamaraja. So in total, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 epics here, and I believe I have the Bolt Shot in one of my decks. And then I've got here my foils. So I've actually got a few extra foils from purchases or trades with people, and I've also traded some away. But I'm going to go through these, and these are the rares first. So I've got the Guardian of Balance, really gorgeous card. If this can zoom in, you guys can see that a little bit better. Maybe not because of the glare and the fact that it's a foil. Let's see if it gets better here. These foils, the camera doesn't like them. New Zoo. Nope, not gonna focus, eh? All right, well, we'll try to go through quicker. That's Al Ilm. There we go. Yamaraja. Let me get to some uncommons. The Urticating Tarantula, Forked Lightning, Malicious Persuasion, Oten, Shadow's Grasp, Selective Amnesia, Sidestep, Holy Imbue, these are commons, Kodama, Quick Shot, Wallavati, Baihu, Galata Baboon, Arcane Blast, Diabolical Roar, I love that one, Manther, Martial Sentry, Teleportation, and Unhinge. And So those are my my foils that I have from this set, and then I've got a stack here, and this is what I've picked up as duplicates. So these are kind of like traders or for decks. Nuzu, it's a rare. Fork Lightning uncommon, Fork Lightning uncommon, Holy Imbue, Unhinge. And so you see, got 2 extra Unhinges, 2 extra Fork Lightnings. I think that those maybe are more printed, I don't know. And then when we get to the rares, these are all extra rares that I've got. I've pretty much got a nice swath of like pretty much everything. So when you kind of go through several boxes, like 2 boxes plus, you really get, I would say you get enough to build a set and get a lot of playing cards. And then depending on, you know, if you want to buy more, you can, but if not, you could probably trade if you're stuck on a certain affiliation or something. So my point with Welcome to Jalera is that the 2nd edition anyway, very easy to get a complete set. The epics you're not going to get, the foils you're not going to get complete sets of those, but you are going to get enough to play the game and have some fun. So I'm going to move on to the next set here. All right, we are going to move on to RAZE, but first I do have the J2 Bolt Shot, so I just wanted to show that. All right, so when we get into RAZE, I'm going to go through the set first here just to kind of let everybody kind of see what it looks like in all of its glory, because this is an extremely difficult set to piece together because of these epics here. So what you're seeing is I have these 4x3 binders, and I've got 12 per side here. So you see, starting with the Zanber Dragon, there's 12 epics here, and then we have another 12. And so, you know, ones that to me really stand out, hard to get, this Giant Scorpion, the Necrolitch, Call to the Bones, Bolgoy. We just saw one of those sell for about 75 US, I think. Lightless Tibicina. I really like the Celestial Hegemon, but you know, each their own. And then there's actually one more. There's actually 25 epics in the set, so there's the Divine Covering. And then what we're doing is we go through, I've got all the champs, so the 4 versions of each. And then we go into the actual set here. And so I've actually put the entire set in order in the binder. So I'll just kind of slowly flip through, give everyone a chance. I don't really want to zoom in. I'd like to kind of display it like this. I think it gives you a little bit of a better view. Some of the pieces that I really like, Selective Amnesia, I think the arts on that is amazing. Forget about some of these cards like this Canopy Merlin. I've never drafted, so I don't know if these are any good for a draft, but there's a lot of cards I've just never seen played. This Hollowed Sentry, Tacky Psyche. See if there's some other really great ones in here. Fire Master's Dance, it's a great art. I really like the Fire Fiend art. I don't know if people are a fan of that. I think I like a lot of the red in there. Giant Scorpion, obviously. And so what I do is I actually put these in these perfect sleeves and then put them in here, just because a lot of the time I don't want to get any dust or anything. So I've got, you know, I try to take care of my stuff. We've got, you know, the Liamine Rabbit there. We've got some really, I love Diabolical Roar. Downpour, that was like the last one I needed to complete this set actually. I just grabbed a few of those off of a single site. It was actually Atlas Collectibles. Anybody out there who's looking for singles, they still have some left as well. Nothing rare really, but a lot of commons and uncommons. Yeah, and so basically this is the RAZE set, the complete set in all of its glory. And then we're gonna get to this page later. I'm gonna try to hide it. It's from the camera, but this is some signed stuff. So that's RAZE, and what I'm gonna do now is move over to, I've actually bought a lot of my RAZE cards individually, the singles, and I have only had a few booster packs. So these are my excess commons and uncommons outside of what's in the decks, and it's not very much, guys. Like you know, they're like $15 a pack. I have, I believe, one sealed booster box of RAZE. And then I actually did, when I was buying, so you guys might be a little disgusted right now, but when I first found out about Genesis and started researching card rarities, I discovered really early on, and that's why I started making the videos about how rare these guys here are. These are epics. And so I ended up having to buy all the epics individually because I thought this is a game that if it takes off, these are going to be extremely hard to find. And these are also going to be hopefully my collectible that I can use to reinvest in the game and pay for my hobby, so to speak, with Genesis. But these are rares, so I've got, you know, some extra rares from RAZE. I put these all in the perfect sleeves as well, and then I've got epics. And so I do not want to be showy and braggy with this, but I've got a lot of epics here. So I know there's like 78 copies of each. Some of them I've got like 4 or 5 copies, and so I'm just gonna quickly show you guys. I'm not gonna go through them all, but just to kind of showcase that they are indeed there. I've got some. I'm not really looking to get rid of them just yet because I think that the market has a lot more growing to do with this game. But eventually, you know, I'm hoping that I can use these to kind of pay for some of my Genesis investment, as well as some of my other card games that I haven't done so hot on, but love. So anyways, so that's RAZE, and I'm going to move on to Welcome to Jalera First Edition next. Okay, Welcome to Jalera. I'm just going to move this, let's get this pack off of the screen there. I don't want it to screw up with your view of Welcome to Jalera. So this is First Edition, so we're going to get to this. Don't worry guys, this is from beta. Welcome to Jalera. We've got the epics again, so I'm going to try to show you these in all their glory. Maybe that's better. No. But we've got obviously the Bolt Shot, the most iconic card in the game pretty much. This Guardian of Balance is gorgeous. The Ajna Tiger, extremely hard to get. And these mythic, or these epics, I should say, are actually, I believe, I gotta go back to my videos, but I think it's like 55 to 56 copies or something of each. And so there's more epics in this set, which we're going to see. So we've got 12, another 12, that's 24. Chrono Walker, full art, just gorgeous. This Sandstorm, Kabus, super hard to find. This was like my last one to get. And again, I was like, I had to buy all of these as singles. So I started buying them all really early just because they were, some of them were in my opinion, super undervalued. So that's why I was hunting all these things down and started creating the videos. Demon's Rage, the alternate art in the epic, the Angel of Retribution. Some people don't like it. I think it's a simply amazing art. The problem is there's another piece of amazing art for the card. So Meteorite, you know, you've got some iconic ones, and so that's 12, 24, 36 epics. Okay, so at 1 and 3, if you get 3 per box that are all different, it takes at least 12 boxes without any duplicates. That's a lot of boxes of Welcome to Jalera. There's only 565 that were made. So good luck trying to complete a set if you're trying. We get into some of the champions. So this is actually the only cards I'm missing to complete these sets, which is frustrating for me as a collector, but I'm missing some of the full art versions of some of the champs, and you'll see some of them that are signed here. I'm actually trying to get 2 copies so I can have a non-signed copy in here, as well as which I'll show you later where my signed champion section is. So we've got all the champions, and there's 4 versions of each, so getting these 4x3 binders is really cool because you can display them all in a row. And so like here you see all of the long, one of them signed, I gotta get the non-signed, but just cool to see, like, you know, Damian's art, Philip's art, Damian's full art, Philip's full art. And we get into the set. There are some cards some slots missing here. I believe that is a bolt shot that is in my deck. So that is why that is not in there. I will actually get that put in afterwards. But you've got, you know, we've got some cards here that haven't, I don't think, maybe Celestial Cage was reprinted, I can't remember. This Blackstone Golem, when I first started buying the cards, for some reason I thought that that was going to be a great card, and I bought like 12 of them. I don't know. It looks like it says Mox or Max on his chest too, which I thought was kind of cool. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, anyways, not really the greatest card, but it's okay. I got a bunch of them. So then we go through and we kind of see the rest of the set. Some of these cards like Gale. This one's a really great piece of art. Proskinesis. Regular Ajna Tiger. Subjugation Strike. And we've got we've got the Formosan Gorilla, beautiful card. You know, Album, still I think that's one of the most iconic, recognizable cards as well. Epiphany, kind of go through. This is this is in my deck. It'll come to me what card that is. Cabus. It's a Cabus. I have it in my deck. I can actually probably swap that with the J2 one and get my set back complete. Stone Protector, love that card. Temporal Relocation, love that card. I mean, this blue is broken just like in Magic. Then we kind of get through some of these awesome, like the demonic looking art. There's some really cool pieces here. Some of these would be great in full arts as well, but they never made them that way. So anyways, we've got the rest of the set here, and then when we get to the end, we've got the tribals, the 4 tribals, and then some of the tokens. I might be missing a token or two. I don't know how many they made for Welcome to Jalera, but then we've got the auras, and the auras look cool if you look at them all in a row, as it's like an animation piece. So that's Welcome to Jalera, the set. Then when we get into some of my kind of spare cards, I've actually got an extra epic bolt shot, some gilded stags, guardian, Ajna Tiger, Elm, Chrono Walker. Just got the ones I could find that I thought were good to have extras of. And then these are some of the extra rares I have that aren't in the decks. And then I've got my 2 angels that are in green sleeves because that's part of my deck. And then I've got kind of, somehow I actually, when I bought the singles, I pretty much bought 2 copies of all the commons and uncommons and rares and epics where I could, because I wanted to have 2 sets just in case I wanted to sell some. I wanted to keep a set. So I've got like a bunch of the champs. This is, again, just kind of commons and uncommons. You get the point. So that is Welcome to Jalera. So we're going to move on to beta next, okay? All right, we are back with beta. So I'm going to move this logo off here real quick for you guys. But essentially what we have here is the complete beta set. So this is actually how my binder goes. I actually go beta, Welcome to Jalera, and RAZE. And then I have some promo / sign stuff at the back, which we'll get to shortly. But I wanted to show you guys kind of in reverse set order to build up some of the kind of momentum here. So we've got obviously the first 8 champs, and then we go into the commons here. So Jalaran Waters, Bolt Shot, which I can actually show you because I have it from my deck handy right here. And we have the Bolt Shot, gorgeous. I mean, part of the gorgeousness is the fact that it's beta. Let's be real. I think the other Bolt Shot is a nicer piece of art, but this one is still gorgeous. And there's its friend. Okay, and so basically we go through the rest of these. We've got Holy Wall, which is not reprinted yet. Maybe never will be. Torrent, I don't believe that's been reprinted. Flame was not reprinted. Let's see what else. We've got the Giant Scorpion alternate art there. We have got the original Rampage Toss. Blink Shard has not been reprinted. Rain of Arrows has not been reprinted except in the Patreon, or the organized play cards. Mind Reading, Pressure Point, people love that one. Yeah, Tsunami. I've got some extra Tsunamis here as well. I can show you that were in my deck. So I had actually all 4 of those originally in my deck. Death's Companion, people love that. Essence Drain. Well, we'll get to that later because I've got a signed one I want to show you, but gorgeous card. And then, you know, here is a spot for an Angel of Retribution, and I've got 2 of her friends as well. So I've got 3 of these angels, which I love. And did we have the Chrono Walker? Yeah, we had the Chrono Walker as well. Oh, the original art. So that is beta, and then then we go to the Demon Scrolls, Purifying Wave, and then again the auras. And so that is the beta binder and collection, and then we have again we have some duplicates. So I've got a big stack here that has commons and uncommons, and again how I got my collection of beta was buying singles off all the websites. When I first started buying, I was just buying everything, and I was buying 2 or multiple copies of the commons and uncommons. And for some reason I thought the champions, I didn't even know at the beginning, like I thought, you know, it's always cool to have beta champions. So I picked up a lot of beta champions, and I do have actually 1 set here. So minus Raha, which for some reason is hard to find. So if you guys can see that, I'm gonna actually give that to somebody. So if you're a viewer, a subscriber, you want to leave a comment, send a note or something, you know, I'm gonna pick one of you guys and, you know, get you the set minus Raha of champions, especially for someone who's newer and doesn't even have champions. If it's one of the guys I know that already probably has a ton of these, I'm not going to give it to you, but hopefully somebody new, this is going to be for you. Then I've got my rares. So these are some extra rares. You know, Brooks. I will say this looks like a large stack, but there's a lot of libraries of Sahas, Demon's Rage, Demon Scrolls. I was picking those up on the cheap. I didn't know they were not really played, but they're still beta rares, and there's a very low print run, so I think they'll come in handy in the future. And now we're going to move on to what little alpha I have, as well as some promos. All right, we're back. We're going to go through a little bit more of a slower roll through to show you some of these. So these are some of the promo cards, and I'm going to get to my alpha stuff as well. Just trying to get a good focus here. So we've got Idris, Nubia, Raha. These are these gold stamps. So these promos 2019. It's got the 2019 stamp and the beta logo. These are actually, I believe they were given out to some of the LGSs when they got their beta boxes. I don't know if it was they got one with every box or something, but anyways, Malik, Fang, Kendra, Long, and then we've got the Chibi Champions by Jeff Pasito. So for those of you that have not seen these, pretty cool. I gotta say, before these, I didn't really care too much for the Chibi style of art, but it's kind of grown on me a little bit, and I know my kids love it. So we got Kendra. Oh, by the way, the backs of them too. He's got full art, so it's pretty cool. Kendra, Nubia, Rain. Really cool back. Malik. Idris, Raha, Long. I apologize, I hope I don't sound too monotone. It feels really awkward talking to a camera, but I guess I gotta kind of narrate a little bit and give you guys an idea. There we go, we've got Fang. Odara, still want to make a deck with her that is good. I don't know if it's possible, we'll try. Core, look at that, yeah. Then we got Kun. And then we get into some other promos. So I've got here, these are some Patreon ones. Backflip, Pressure Point, Odin. There's another Odin. Fire Cub. Stupid glare. Try to help get rid of that. There we go. Fire Cub. Draconis Vixen. The Aquatic Lutra. I think this is where a lot of people joined into Patreon. This was December. I only got one of those. A lot of people got 6 of them. Pain Imp, Electric Pillar. So this was a Patreon exclusive. Then we've got these ones I just got this month. Another Patreon exclusive. Tashir, which is going to be one of the champions in Origins. And Minot, another one from Origins. And then I've got some other like kind of random promos here. So this was a J2 supporter promo signed by, it was signed by Sid, sorry. And then I actually took my copy to the championship and got Damian to sign it. So I got a double signature. That's a really cool, unique card too. And Canada Day Guardian of Balance, signed by Damian. The Welcome to Jay pre-release card of Baruch, got that. And then we've got some OP organized play ones. We got, by the way, I know I talked to Alex about this, but Sid, this font has to go. This is so hard to read, even now that I have glasses. But I love the cards and everything. I think the color with the font. Anyways, we got Volcanic Eruption, Pressure Point, Trudge, Death's Companion. Since beta, this is the only other way to get this. So Serpopard Ascension, wrist throw, and then I've actually got a foil wrist throw. So I got this at the championship in my pack. I think now every OP pack includes one. I haven't got one since. Raha full art anime, Raha text full art anime. This is the Heads or Tails promo Fire Cub that I got from Steve-O the first time I went there to the store. So awesome guy, awesome community there, and those guys will definitely help embrace you into the game. And if Steve-O has any of these left, usually for new players, he'll give them a copy. That Kun, this is the Lost Star one. Here's the foil Necrolitch, the card created by Steve-O. Look at that, beautiful. I just got this from my Patreon this month. Beautiful shape. And then we got the foil Bolt Shot that I got last month. Look at that. I'd love to get some more of these if anybody has some. I'm missing the foil Angel and the Behemoth, but hopefully I get those over time here. And then this was also in this month's Patreon for me. So this was the Arthur Tanga Art of Nubia, and it was a promo for the 3-year Haunted Castle Gaming anniversary. And then here's my foil heroes, or champions, sorry. I've got Core, I've got Kun, I've got a signed Nubia by Damian. Looks beautiful. And then I've got some other promos here. So this is a Giant Scorpion. This is the 2019 championship, and this one does not have a stamp on it, but this next one does. It's the same card essentially, just has this stamp here. I don't know if you can see that, but it says 11/2019. So, oh, there it is. And so basically, I believe these ones didn't make it to the game in time. They had printed them. They came after the championship. Or one of them one of them didn't make it, and so they printed an extra set, and those ones got there faster, and they're different quality, I believe, than other cards. I don't know if that's a different printer or what. They've kind of got this like weird like fiber look to them. I got the New Zoo Chinese New Year. I still have no clue how many of these there were, but I think Sid's gonna send me a note on that. And then we've got the VIP cards that were handed out at the championships this year. So we've got, these are cards coming from Origins. We've got Pari, the Sprite. We've got Zenith Pulse. We've got Ponerodon, Pestilent Mycofur, which is a useless card right now because it is Phage and nobody can play it, but it will be pretty cool, I think. And then we've got Nullify. Oh, and then I've got this Epiphany that was from the championship as well, that everybody, I believe, who went there got, including the VIP members. Okay, so that's some of these promos. I've actually got a bunch of extra doubles. I can quickly try to sift through those. If people are looking for them and have stuff I'm looking for, I'm happy to trade. And I'm sad to say that I do need Bolt Shot from Welcome to Jalara. Not the Epic, but the regular version. I thought I had it. So now that makes me go hunting for that. And some of these extras I had here were some signed cards, some Galata Baboons, and some skeleton tokens. And so that's kind of what I'm going to get into next, is some of my my signed cards. I took a lot of Damian's artwork to the championship and got signatures on a lot of it. I felt bad. I didn't want to get him to do all of them, but I want to show this one because I love this piece. Essence Drain. Look at that. Beta Essence Drain. Jalara, Guardian of Balance. Jalara Adrenaline. Jalara El-Ilm. Libraries of Sahas. Epic Jalara Stone Protector. Regular Rare Stone Protector. The Behemoth. Meteorite. Skeleton Warrior. Demon Scrolls. Primordial Force. And this is signed by Camilla. This is the Dusk Trail Mouse. And she signed this one as well, the Baboon. And then we have my signed Chibi Friends from none other than Jeff Pacito, who also did my logo that you guys see. We don't need to go through all of these because you saw them earlier, but they are bigger here, and Jeff's signature is gracing all of them. So we'll just quickly scan through. Boom, boom. I don't know if there's anything else besides these in this pile. Nope. Okay, so next we're gonna move on to some more promo cards shortly. Yeah, we'll do those at the end. We're gonna go on to some alpha stuff. So I did buy some alpha that I found early on. For some reason I didn't jump on the alpha bandwagon because I don't know. I didn't like the prices of them compared to the betas at the time. I was just getting into the game. I should have bought some more, but we've got auras, and that's all that's in here, guys, is ones, some fives, 10, 20. Yeah, just do this real quick. I'm gonna see how this looks for you guys. I think this is really cool, and if I can get it so it's on glare. So if you do it really fast, boom, 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 it's like growing. We'll do that again, really cool. Oops, they're not in order, no wonder. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Anyways, sorry, I digress. I know that's probably a waste of 25 seconds of your time, but I thought it was pretty cool when I first saw those, and I think it's really good art, and I think that's Arthur Tanga. Yeah, it is. So those are some alpha cards, and these are my other alpha cards. Anything that you don't see is stuff I need. So I've got Quicksand, Bolt Shot. And these are Alpha 2018. There were only actually, I believe, 2 rares in Alpha 2017. There's a Baruch. You see the scroll work on the Baruch. Beautiful card. Iconic. It's like the Nightmare of the Magic the Gathering. We've got Dodge. So this one's actually a rare, believe it or not. So I got this one, I thought, for a decent deal when I bought it. And I traded Steve-O at the championship to get this beauty, Giant Scorpion. And then Aura Surge. So those are the alphas I have. Not a lot. There's only 90 cards in the set though, so I guess I have 6 plus the auras. I'm going to move on to kind of, some of these are like the creme de la creme of the collection. So this one, I don't know if these are going to be valuable or whatever, but they're filler cards from Welcome to Jalara 2. They were just in the printer, I guess, accidentally got into boxes, but I've got 2 regulars, and this is a foil one. So imagine someone's luck pulling this. And then I've got some other promos here. So these are Angel of Retribution. It's got the beta logo, the 2019 stamp. And then this one is the championship, 2019 championship. And it's got a gold stamp of 11/2019, just like the Giant Scorpion had. So I've got those. I've got this Anime Malik. I've got, and here's where we get into the really good stuff, guys. So if you've watched my other videos of like the rarest cards in the game, you'll recognize some of these. Come on, camera. There we go. Okay, so we've got Careful Consideration. So this is a Patreon one. I believe this is like the 10th rarest card printed right now or something like that. I have to go back and check. This is a Patreon Skeleton Warrior. This is not as rare, but it's in here, sorry. This is the Decoy Rabbit from Dragon World, their promo. And then the Ryu Kaiju Rabbit from Dragon World, their promo as well. Pretty cool cards. And here's where we get into the juicy stuff. So this is, feast your eyes. This is the Future League, okay? Future League Baruch. There are only 8 of these in the world. Most of them are in Ontario, I believe. So, for our North American friends in the United States and all of our friends in Europe, yes, Canada may have the lion's share of this game. We do not have that in any other game, so give us one here. But you know, these are the originals, the original Future League card. You know, this is it. There's 8 of these, so pretty awesome. I think that there's only 8 of them. Why is this not focusing now? Anyways, we'll move on. So then we got Alilm, again, another Future League one. This guy, I believe, is, I don't know, like, I think he was like number 3 or 4 on the rarest cards. There's only 10 copies, I believe, of this one. So this came out the month after that Baruch. And then we've got, I think these are, this one and the next card are both just as rare, and they're like up there like the number 8 and 9 or something like that, rarest cards. So you can go back to my other videos and check those out and see. But this is the Olgoi Korkoi Future League from April of 2021, and then it was followed up in May of 2021 with the Celestial Hegemon, and this is equally as rare, and these guys are up there. And then this card, I know that there's, I believe, 18 copies of this Smoke Bomb. So this is the game day promo. Pretty cool, awesome stuff. So I guess with that, that would be the end of my collection. I know it was a long one. I hope, well, I've got some sealed product as well. I've got some sealed from all the sets. Just got these handy here. But that's all I wanted to show you today. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was long. Somebody please comment who's new to the game and would love to get some beta, especially someone who doesn't have any beta. And you're gonna get these 7 cards. Hopefully I'm shipping. It's not going to cost a fortune, but you know, I'm not opposed to shipping these overseas if somebody really badly wants these, and that's one of the comments. So thank you guys very much. Hope you have a good night. Take care.